So, being that we're in showbiz and all, when you're on the road, you got to sort of keep it lean and not eat a bunch of terrible food. And Mike likes to take out that rage by punching the food that's bad for him. And that's pretty much what we're seeing there, right? You're punching chips.
Yeah, that chips is lucky it's not a pizza.
Yeah, Mike will hit. He'll hit anything that's nasty. Bags of Pop-Tarts, pizza, cans of Coca-Cola. Really anything.
They're so good. All
high
I want
calorie.
is to eat them. But if I break them, then I don't worry about eating them.
He used to beat on me, so I'm happy he's moved to synthetic food products.
I once saw him perform multiple heel kicks on a pizza.
Oh, I think Brett did that, didn't he? It was like you taped that on the floor. It was like a last show.
Live Nudes.
Live Nudes. Brett did that. We had a guitar tech named Brett Jameson, and that was the last show of a tour, I think. And he decided to just, I guess he was suggesting we take off our clothes while we play, because that was on the way to the stage.
We also used to take off our clothes while we played.
That's true.
During Desperate Measures, we would come out in white boxers, well, with tearaways and rip the tearaways off. So that might have tied into that somehow.
It was actually at this show, too, where he put on the sheet, and right in the middle of a show, he put on a black sheet and ran back and forth across the stage shaking a tambourine.
He was an interesting guy.
He was great.
Oh, nice.
Here we are as professional golfers at the Much Music Video Awards in Toronto, Canada.
Somehow I got stuck being the caddy.
Mike was the caddy, and the rest of us were in Burberry.
Oh, that's right. We did the whole red carpet with putters and balls. And
Yeah,
we just kept telling people we were going to play through, and we just we
right.
putted our way. There were like loose golf balls all over this giant red
Yeah,
carpet.
so you guys happy to be here? No, we're just playing through.
Playing through.
You just move aside, please. And yeah, we came in on a golf cart, right? And then jumped out. Yeah.
I think you have something stuck in your teeth.
That is from Here's to the Zeros when I was doing the Mr. Rogers bit. And that's from the Clean Cut, We Do It Like Disney, ding, line. Oh.
That was Brisbane. We were in Brisbane, Australia, made a day off, and we all went to like a koala and kangaroo sanctuary thing. And then, those things do not look or feel like they look. They're really dense and heavy and hard. They look soft and squishy.
That was actually a really cool moment. I couldn't stop smiling. I think all of us, you had a huge smile. It was a lot of fun.
Speaking of a couple of the Instagrams ago, kangaroos share a trait with me. I remember when we were walking around the kangaroo thing and you can get nuts or whatever it is and feed them. And there was one guy who was like doing this to the kangaroo and waving in its face, and the kangaroo just punched it out of his hand and then kicked him.
It knocked him right over and
So
grabbed the
funny.
food. He was like taunting it.
That's what you get, man. Maybe he thought the nuts were unhealthy, though. Oh, that was here. That's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Is that me and Randall?
I think so.
I think it is.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is really cool to visit. One really awesome thing about it is that if you're in any band or any crew on any tour, if you have a tour laminate, they invite you in for free.
Oh, that's right.
And we had a great time there. That was really cool. I remember getting to see Bon Scott's handwritten lyrics to Highway to Hell. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
MJ's glove is there.
My favorite thing, there was a letter that Billy Joe from Green Day wrote, or it was like a school project. He's like, when I grow up, I want to be a football player. Blah, blah, blah. But if that doesn't work out, then I want to be in a rock band. And I want to do this. And it was like pretty prophetic, actually. But it was also funny that if I'm not going to be a football player, I'm going to fall back on this reliable career of music.
As rock star, yeah. That's me in the tiniest bathing suit of all time. And we showed up with two of us dressed as water skiers and these two guys wearing a speedboat that they could walk around it so that it looked like we were water skiing on the entrance.
That's pretty creative.
I was terrified when we did that. Yeah, it's.
I was worried my suit was going to rip because you can't really tell, but it's way too small. So if you look at the stripe pattern, how it kind of gets sucked down there, it was rather exposing.
So I was wearing like the tiniest bathing suit of all time in water skis, and I'm so sorry, I don't know her name. The girl on Modern Family who looks a little bit like Mila Kunis. I don't know her name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. She was there on the red carpet, and she was all like done up to the nines and stuff, and I looked like the biggest jackass of all time. And I just turned to her and was like, "Well, you look stupid." And she did not like the joke. It did not land. No, I didn't say stupid. I said, you look ridiculous. That's what I said. You look ridiculous. And yeah, she was
miss.
she was not a fan.
That's right before we played Glasgow. We all got kilts.
My
I
favorite-
fell off the stage in the middle of the show. Actually, right at the top of the show.
My favorite is that you can see British Mike between Mike and Matt. You
Oh,
can see
yeah,
him on the
look
ground
here.
there smiling.
Look here. That's our monitor tech hiding there.
We also weren't wearing any underwear. That's for sure.
You know what's funny is I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if they were going to like that or not. If you go back far enough, my family would be sort of UK. Ramsey. Ramsey is a sort of English and Scottish name. So I did wear the correct Ramsey tartan, but I wasn't sure if they were going to be offended or not. But what we did is we played the show in kilts and never mentioned it, and it went over very well. I'll do it again.
You got this one.
Well, yeah, there's me with frosted tips and an eyebrow ring. That's got to be a lot of years ago. I don't know where that photo was taken. Maybe, I have no idea actually, but
You're looking very I'm about to murder you.
yeah, what else can we really say about it other than there's an eyebrow ring that has since been removed and frosted tips that have since been
Defrosted.
frosted.
Defrost.
Much smaller sideburns on that man on the right.
Way more appropriate.
That's us and Sting, and Royce.
And Royce. We went and saw Sting's play in Toronto called The Last Ship. This is only a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago, I guess. And we got the opportunity to go backstage and meet Sting afterwards, and he was very kind, invited us into his dressing room and chatted for a little bit and took a really cool photo. Obviously, we're glowing because we were very excited. He's one of our idols, and it's such an honor to be in his presence. And yeah.
We've met him a couple times now, and I think the cool thing about Sting is that he's like, it's almost like he's unaware of his own
Stature.
icon status. Like he's like above it, or he's just like too cool, or he's just like he's been that for so long that he's just over it. I'm not sure, but he's just like he's very, very normal and very unaware of his Stingness. So that's all four of us. So that's got to be doing the Billy Joel cover. Sometimes we do. Billy Joel has this beautiful song called "And So It Goes," and I did a little a cappella arrangement of it years ago. And sometimes we do it, that's the only situation I could think where four of us would be on one microphone. Right?
Yeah, that would be it.
Oh my God! I wish we had a bag of chips for you to punch right now. Hi guys, we're Marianas Trench.
For more videos from all of your favorite artists, like and subscribe to
APTV.
Well done.